The story of Ethiopian entertainment media from Menelik to modern media. Have you ever wondered where did all these entertainment programs we love today come from? The drums, the talk show, the sing, the laughter that fill our homes. What was their beginning? Let's go back in the time before there were cameras and before there was radio. When the stories live only in people's voice, drums and hearts. Our journey begins in the day of Emperor Menelik II. The era was known by the sound before the screen. In the Menelik's time, there was no TV, no radio, no social media. But Ethiopia was never silent. Asmari sang in Tajaus. Storytellers gathered the crowd under the moonlight and dancers moved their shoulder to the rhythm of traditional music. It was a time when the voice was the camera and the drum was the broadcast. Then came Menelik's vision and innovation. He introduced telegraph, the printing press, and later phonograph, the machines that could capture and replay sound. For the first time, Ethiopia could hear echoes of its own music. That moment was the first spark of electronic entertainment. This was the sound before the screen, the heartbeat before the broadcast. But the time never stood still. Ethiopia was about to step into the new world of airwaves, microphones, and glowing screen. Under the Emperor Haile Selassie, Ethiopia began to speak to itself through technology. In 1930s, brought Radio of Ethiopia for the first time. Voice traveled across the country. People gathered around the radio, listening to the music, drama, poetry, and national story. The radio becomes the storyteller of the modern age. The came historic moment of 1964. Ethiopian television was launched during the organization of African Unity celebration. For the first time, Ethiopia could see themselves on a screen. Program like የአዲስ ልጆች and የዘመኖች ትዝታ made people laugh, reflect and dream. The Hagar Fikr Theatre established a decades earlier and became the mother of all stage and screen performance in the country. It was a golden dawn, the moment when Ethiopia's story found their screen. But as the screen shined brighter, a shadow began to fall, political storm that would change everything. The year was 1974. The Derg rose to power, and with it came control. Everything, every script, every joke was checked by authority. Entertainment became a tool for social ideology, the weapon of revelations. But art never truly died. The Anga program in Afan Oromo, despite a censorship radio programs, dramas flourished. Shows like Yekkatit 12 reached a mass of people. TV programs carried patriotic song and cultural performance, even under tight control. Ethiopian artists continue to tell the story quietly, powerfully, and creatively. This was the era when entertainment learned to survive, to speak truth through art, even without freedom. And then, like dawn after long night, Ethiopia began to open its eyes once again. In 1991, Derg came to end. A new government rose, with the private voice slowly began to emerge. The 2000s brought radio stations like Shaggar FM, Fana FM, Zami FM, and Afro FM. They spoke to youth with laughter, talk show, and music. TV began to bloom again. Series like Gemini and Saw Lesau filled living rooms across the nation. Balagaro Outdoor gave new singer stage, and various show made people louder late into the night. Then came EBS TV, followed by LTV, Kana, and Artist TV, bringing professional production, bold ideas, and entertainment programs. Ethiopia was so longer just watching, it was performing. The digital era, the people's stage today. The power of entertainment belongs to everyone. YouTube, TikTok, FB. The new stage of our time. Young Ethiopian create content that million watch daily. Now entertainment speaks not just Amharic only, but Afan, Oromo, Tigrinya, Somali, and more. From Minilik's phonograph to smartphone, from Zemeno Tizita to YouTube and TikTok, Ethiopia's entertainment story is one long melody, played by king, shaped by artists, and carried by dreamers. This all was the story of Ethiopian entertainment program, from the past to the present, told with honor and love for dreamers who dare to entertain. This was the story of Ethiopian entertainment from Minilik to digital age, prepared and narrated by Yomif Gitu. Thank you for watching.